Hi, this is AJ. Welcome to episode 43 of Here's What I Watched. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the Pierce Brosnan movie Fast Charlie. I did like it and I do recommend it, but it's not my favorite Pierce Brosnan movie by a long shot. All of his Bond movies are better than this, of course. He's not my favorite James Bond, but I thought he was a pretty decent Bond and I enjoyed all of his Bond movies. The Tailor of Panama is a better movie than this. The Matador is a much better movie than this. I love The Matador. That's definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it, by the way. The November Man is a better movie than this. But there are some movies he's been in that aren't so great. He was in a couple of stinkers I saw recently. One was called Survivor, and the other was called Urge. This was definitely better than both of those movies, for sure. Fast Charlie was actually based on a book, a crime thriller called Gun Monkeys, which I haven't read, but I heard good things about. I did read the summary of the book, though, and it has me thinking they probably changed some things from the movie. I think it might be a very loose adaptation of the book. And I'm wondering if they could have made a better movie if they had just followed the book a little bit more closely. The movie does work, though. It is enjoyable. It's really hard to screw a movie like this up. I mean, I could watch Pierce Brosnan cracking jokes and killing people for hours, and this movie is really only 90 minutes long, I think, so it never really feels like it drags anywhere. I will say that I didn't much care for the awkward way that the movie tried to wrap everything up in a big bow at the end. But Phillip Noyce is a competent enough director, and Richard Wenk is a competent enough screenwriter that even though neither of them are really doing their best work here, what they gave Pierce Brosnan to work with worked well enough that I definitely could recommend the movie. I really did like Fast Charlie. Just don't go into it expecting it to be the best Pierce Brosnan movie that you've ever seen, because it really isn't. If you can remember to keep your expectations a bit on the low end, you'll be just fine here.